No one dim your light. You are called to serve the Most High. Endure till the very end. Live righteous and free from sin. Don't let no one dim your light. You are called to serve the Most High. Endure till the very end. Live righteous, now free from sin.
You heard the Father's calling, nay, haste no stalling. Surrounded by like minds who lift you up when falling. Glory to the highest, who always had a bias. Swords is chosen, books are open, so study and apply it. Excuses are useless, you will be persecuted.
See, I was going through some things, and then I ran into this chick that I didn't know. She had a ring on her finger, but walking away was too damn difficult. I had persuaded her, and now things are escalating and starting to get physical. I just use one man's treasure as another man's pleasure, and it's messed up because I know better.
Yeah, you just committed adultery, but you pray he don't get even. You just pray he just gets salty, and he turns his back and start leaving. But you dreaming if you thinking this romance
the Most High God, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. This is SOH 144K with examples of the light. We back for episode 17. 17? 17.
17.
Of overcoming the battle of the sexes. 17, man. Time be flying. But like I remember feel like we just started this episode. Episode 17. And today's title, or today's lesson is titled Adultery. Plain and simple, adultery. We can do it. We're going to do it spiritual and as well as the physical. We're going to start off in the physical. Adultery. So, brother Joshua, you have the floor.
I'll praise the Most High God, the Water King. So y'all know this battle of the sexes. So we go into different things that you have to worry about when it comes to relationships. So it's always man against woman, woman against man, when it need to be us together as one. And one thing you see a lot of in marriage is adultery. Now, this is the icing on the cake right here. We just said 3 back-to-backs about is polygamy a problem or solution? But then some people will say, well, isn't that adultery? No, you're going to get what adultery really is today. We're going to break this thing all the way down, and we're going to make sure you guys can understand everything. Because people actually believe that what the so-called white man taught us what adultery was. But no, the Bible is very specific of what adultery is. And we're going to break this thing down to the T so you guys can all understand. So we're going to start off like we do all of our topics. 1 Peter 4 and 11.
This is the book of 1 Peter chapter 4 and verse 11. If any man speak, let him speak as the oracles of God. If any man minister, let him do it as the ability which God given. That God in all things may be glorified through Jesus Christ, and whom we praise in the me forever and ever. Amen.
Hey, we always going to speak thus says the Lord Israel because we don't know nothing. Nothing at all we know. Let's go to Romans 15 and 4 and let everybody know that everything that was written in these scriptures was written for our learning. So when you go to these scriptures, you learn from the scriptures. If you're reading and you're not learning, hey, you might as well just throw everything away. Because you're supposed to learn what you read. Go ahead, King.
This is the book of Romans chapter 15 and verse 4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we, through patience and comfort of the scriptures, might have hope.
And this is where we get patience. This is how we learn how to get patience. This is where we get our comfort from the scriptures.
That's right.
So we're going to deal with adultery. And you have to understand when it comes to adultery, it starts off with this first, y'all. It starts off in your goddamn own head. It starts off as a thought and looking like Jake be going left. Eve be going left too. Don't be thinking Eve out here committing adultery too. Eve be going left, man.
Tyrone Parker.
Heavy. So let's go to the book Proverbs 23 and 7.
Hey, King, let me bring out the definition of adultery first.
Go for it, King.
Adultery is the voluntary sexual intercourse between a married person and a person who is not his or her spouse. Things that are similar: unfaithfulness, infidelity, disloyal, and unchastity.
We gotta read that one again. Let me hear that one again. Say it one more time.
The definition of adultery is voluntary sexual intercourse between a married person and a person who is not his or her spouse.
Yeah, we gotta play with that one for a little bit. We gotta dig into that one. I like it. What's that, Webster?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna deal with that. We're gonna break it down. Knew they was gonna go there. You know how Webster is. They funny. Cause it's a precept I want to go to. Since I say go to Proverbs 23, but I want to
Yeah.
go somewhere. I want to go somewhere first since he brought the definition out. Let's go to the book Exodus um 22 and 16. Let's get 22 and 16 because I want to read that definition one more time. Then we're gonna read Exodus 22 and 16. Then we go to Proverbs 23 and 7. We're gonna want to deal with something right quick.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 22, in verse 16. It says, "And if a man entice a maid that is not betrothed and lie with her, he shall surely endow her to be his wife."
So this precept is saying this: if I entice a woman, let's say I'm spitting game with it, and she falling in love with Jake, I must make her my wife. So let's say if I lay so it's almost like that definition is like talking about fornication to a level because if she's
The
not my
word,
woman,
it
but I'm
used the
spitting
word
game,
voluntary.
yeah.
That's
So
what
if
it
I'm messing with a woman and she don't have a husband, but I got a spouse, which we done brought up in the last whatever topics we went through, it's levels to it. We're gonna show you what adultery is. Like adultery is just it's mean because people think that if you got a husband and he go mess with another woman, that's adultery. No, that's fornication if he's not taking care of her. If he don't make her his wife. That's why it says, and if a man entice a maid that is not betrothed, betrothed means promised to. So if this woman not promised to or engaged to somebody and lie with her and he sleeps with her, you must make her your wife. Because
Yep.
every woman you lie with must be yours. Because if you lie with her and you don't make her your wife, that's fornication. And then she's supposed to be your wife and she go sleep with somebody, you made her commit adultery. Do you understand? So that's that definition. Yeah, Webster. I knew. I googled that. Webster. I said I knew they was gonna do that. But we're gonna go to Proverbs 23 and 7 because I don't want people thinking like, well, because then we'll bring it up. Proverbs
This,
23 and 7.
this is the book of Proverbs, chapter 23 and verse 7. "For as he thinketh in his heart, so is he. Eat and drink, saith he to thee, but his heart is not with thee."
So as a man think of his heart, so is he, man. So if you thinking about something, it starts in here first. Nobody just commits the act of adultery. It just don't happen like, oh my God, I just slipped and fell and I just landed inside of her. No, that's madness. That's not how that works. Oh, well, I was just coming home and I just laid in the bed and that person was in the bed. No, that's not how that works, man. It starts off as a thought in your head. Get Mark chapter 7. Let's get the precept. Let's get Mark chapter 7 in verse, what I want, 7 and 20.
7:20. Okay. This is Mark chapter 7 and verse 20. "And he said, That which cometh out of the man, that defileth the man. For from within, out of the heart of men, proceeds evil thoughts,
See, it starts off in your head as an evil thought. Go ahead.
adulteries,
What's the first thing he said?
adulteries."
That starts off as a thought first. You walk up to a woman and you introduce yourself. She's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm married." You're like, "Well, damn, I'm sorry to hear that." And then they say, I can't talk. Okay, well, you can't have a friend. And knowing your intentions not to be her friend, because what did you come to? What did you try to greet her for the get go? Not to be friends with her. What is it a crime for you to have friends? And then she's like, well, not really. Okay, well then let's be friends. Let's exchange numbers. If you don't want new numbers right now, let me get your Instagram. I mean, yeah, you can message me from time to time. And then, you start with Instagram messaging. Now you think about, yeah, how can I get you? Knowing she's married and you look nice today. I like your outfit for work. Hey, can you do like a daily update and show me what you wear to work so I can see what kind of fashion you on? That's what you are, a model, right? Well, I'm not a model, but get in her head. That start off with hey, I'm telling y'all, hey, it's crazy out here. But that's how it starts off. Hey, I'm always use this line. A fish that don't open his mouth can never be caught. A fish that never open his mouth can never get caught.
I mean, yeah, that's true. But
Nah, that hook come in your mouth and pull you right out.
yeah.
What you open your mouth talking to another man for anyways when you got a man? You should
The man she's the fish.
Yeah, she's the fish.
Oh, okay. See, because it made sense. I was like, yeah, because you if the fish catch you could pull it out. But then you said that afterwards, so that made sense. Okay.
That's fine.
Okay.
But yeah, man, you got to think about it like that. You just got to sit back and think about it. Now you entertaining this demon. You got a husband. What you entertain? You should, hey, remember Eve. She shouldn't entertain that demon. Keep your mouth closed. But that's what happens. It started off as an evil thought. Now the man think, I can get you now. Because you gave me access to getting you. I can't get your number, but I can get your Instagram. I still got a way to get in contact with you. Nah, that's treachery, man. Hey, that's treachery, man. I don't mean like that, man. I don't even get down with stuff like that. But you know what they call it now? They call it insecure. Women like to say you're insecure because I can't have friends. Hell no, you can't have friends because I know how men think. Why do I want to be a friend? What do you have that I really want to talk to you about? You already know. So what do I want to talk to you about it afterwards? Nothing. What are you trying to have male friends for? If y'all ain't friends according to this truth, by being a brother in this truth to somebody, hey, you better wipe them person off, man. If they're not a brother to you in this truth, wipe them off. If they're not trying to make sure everything is good with your spirit when it comes to these scripts, no, nah, brother, I can. All right, sister, I'm in this truth, so I know you with brother Mattathias, but he can't break it down like me, brother. You going off?
What? Break it down, like.
That's right.
What
Hey, what's that? You got Ciroc 99.
Oh, of course I do, King. I got that one. We're going to paint the picture. We're going to paint this picture beautiful, man. But we just giving the thing. It started off as a thought. And that's an evil thought, man. To think about wanting another man's woman. Nah, he can't do it right. I can do it better. He can't love you like I love you. What kind of madness is this? That's a song.
Hey, but what I be thinking in that situation, if she did that to him, why you think she won't do that to you?
She won't do that to you. She will. She will. She will. Because what makes you different from that man? Go ahead, King. Bring it out.
It said, for within, out of the heart of men proceed evil thoughts, adulteries, fornications, murders, thefts, covetousness, wickedness, deceit, lasciviousness, an evil eye, blasphemy, pride, foolishness. All these evil things come from within and defile the man.
This defiles you, your mind. Your mind. This defiles you right here. You can't even. Let me tell you how mean Jesus was, boy. Jesus was cold, boy. He was cold-blooded. Jesus said, and I quote, people think Jesus took the law away. No, Jesus magnified the law. Let me give you an example of how he magnified it. The law says thou shalt not commit adultery. That means you cannot sleep with another man's woman. Or if your woman is promising you she can't go around messing with another man, hey, don't do it. You can't do the action. Jesus said, nah, nigga, you heard how you said you can't do that? You can't even think about it, nigga. That's how cold Jesus was. He magnified it to the point. Now, yeah, if you did the action, that's death. But if you think about it now, he done magnified it to the point you can't even think about another man's woman. Like, damn, I wasn't going off because I ain't do it. But he knew if you thought about it, you're eventually going to act on it.
Yeah, you're going to act on that.
That thing is going to burn. That thing is going to burn, y'all. It's going to be burning. Hey, you can't quench that fire. That fire is gonna have you going like, man, I gotta do it. I gotta just do it. And then you're gonna end up doing it and get burnt, man.
Literally.
Yeah, physically and spiritually. Yeah, you'll get burnt out here. Go to Proverbs 24:9, King. The precept I had too. I gotta remember that.
Hey, but while he going there, let me read this real quick, King. Matthew, what you just said, Matthew 5:27 says, "Ye have heard that it was said by them of old time, Thou shalt not commit adultery. But I say unto you that whosoever looketh on a woman to lust after her have committed adultery already in his heart," which is the mind.
See, in your mind, you already done did it.
And we know Jeremiah 9 says, "The heart is deceitful above all things. Who can know it?"
Who can know it?
That's what you're doing. You thought about it in your head. You going off.
My bad. I left out a part. And desperately wicked. Desperately wicked is the heart.
Desperately wicked. That's why you can't be following your heart, man. Anybody that tell you to follow their heart, they trying to get you killed.
Lean not to your
trying to get you killed. That night. Go ahead, King.
24:9, right?
Yep.
This is Proverbs chapter 24 and verse 9. I'm starting at verse 8.
Okay, go
Verse 8 says, "He that deviseth to do evil shall be called a mischievous person."
See that part right there? You a mischievous person because you plotting in your head to commit even if a woman, yeah, I know he go to work at 8 and he won't be home till about 8 o'clock at night. I got 12 hours to freak off.
What is that?
And I'll call him on his lunch break to make sure he got home. I'm gonna pack him a lunch too. I'm gonna pack him a nice good lunch so he can stay at home, stay at work on his lunch break, so I can sneak Craig in the house and we lay down together. And then I'm gonna call him afterwards and get him to DoorDash me some food for me and Craig.
Can we get that? That Proverbs 7, ain't it?
Yeah, man.
Gotta get that. Verse 9 says, "The thought of foolishness is sin."
See that? Even the thought of foolishness, even if you thinking about it, that is sin. You didn't act on it, but you still thought about it. So if you thought about it, you're going off. Hey, man, I'm still thinking about that sister that got a husband. What kind of madness is that? Brother, you going off. Well, man, I hope they relationship don't work out.
Now, see, that's madness. That whole thing is madness.
That's what people do, man. People prey on your downfall. Man, you know something, man. And they don't have them working with you. And you come in an attitude with your with your husband. And you're like, sis, what's wrong with you? Oh, he did that again. He don't really appreciate you. Like, I'm just saying, if I had a woman like you, I would never have you come to work angry. Really? I'm just saying, you'll never come to work angry. I mean, you don't deserve that.
just to get with him and then you coming to work angry. I thought
that's what Jake do. Jake out here plotting.
Scheming. Mischief.
Hey, a mischief person, man. Eve ain't slick. Eve ain't slick. No, she got a husband and dressing up all seductive at work just to get compliments. Oh, look at you. Oh, what? This old thing? Old thing. Girl, I look like, what? You doing that? Oh, this is nothing. You don't get enough compliments? I mean, I heard them before, but it's not on a regular basis. Your man don't tell you how beautiful you are. I mean, he works a lot, but I know he think I'm beautiful. Well, if he was my woman, I'd tell you beautiful every day. Really? I'm just saying, hey, but I don't mean to step across boundaries or nothing, because I respect what you got. And I never jeopardize that.
Somebody get his man
He testing the boundaries. He testing the boundaries to see how far
That's what he doing. That's what Jake do out here, man.
Take this game controller, because you playing her, man.
And guess what she gonna do? She gonna like, oh, really? Why he reeling her behind in? I'm just saying, man. Hey,
but we remember in the Bible when the serpent came and tested Christ when he was at a weak moment. So when her and her husband or him and his wife going through situations, that's when the serpent come in and test.
I was about to get that, King. I'm about to get it right now. Let's go to 1 Corinthians chapter 7. Let's get the classic. 7 and 28.
It's First
And
Corinthians
another
chapter.
thing, and that's why the Bible says, never don't let the sun set on your wrath. If you have,
I'm going there too, man.
okay, all right. Let me go back.
We there, man. We there.
Go ahead,
We
King.
there. Hey, lock in. There you go.
First Corinthians chapter 7 and verse 28. It says, "But if
Yep.
thou marry, thou hast not sinned. And if a virgin marry, she has not sinned. Nevertheless, such shall have trouble in the flesh, but I spare you."
He told us that we're gonna have trouble in the flesh, and that's where it starts, right there. So when you have trouble in the flesh, don't be quick to abort mission. She pissed me off. She pissed me off. I'm tired of this crap. And then you got a woman at the grocery store, you at the grocery store, I'm just tired of my damn wife. And you hear in the background, I just hate my husband. You're like, what? You hate your husband? You hate your wife? Hi, I'm Joshua. You're going off. You can't move like that. Because Satan is testing you. You can't be angry. What thing about me and my rib? She can't go to. You can't be mad at me. I say what I say, then I'm your best. I give you a kiss right in the face. You gonna be my friend. You ain't got no choice. You gotta be my friend. And I gotta be your friend. It doesn't matter. You might do something that make me angry, but I'm gonna just look at you like you are the funniest person in the world. You got to. You have to, because you don't want to have that anger. Get Ephesians chapter 4. Let's get
But
Ephesians chapter.
a lot of time we dealing with people who don't have mature. They're not mature in the spirit.
This is Ephesians chapter 4 verse 26. It says, "Be ye angry and sin not. Let not the sun go down upon your wrath."
So it's okay to be angry. The Bible says you can be angry, but don't let it linger. Read the next verse.
It says, "Neither give place to the devil."
See, you don't want to do that, man. Because then Satan can come in with his slithery ass, and then next thing you know, he see the situation like, hey, I don't mean to interrupt you, sweetie, or nothing like that, but it look like you're having a bad day. I want to give you this rose so you can cheer up. And she like this, so vulnerable. A rose for me? I was having a terrible day. Well, you shouldn't. So anybody that look like you should never have a terrible day. Matter of fact, give me your day so I can wear it instead of you. And I give you my day. Because I'm having a good day and I'd rather you have a good day and I'd rather carry your bad day.
God,
Matter of fact, load it all up on me.
that is corny. And she gonna fall for that corny mess.
And that's because why? Why? Because now
Because
she's
she's
vulnerable.
vulnerable.
Think about it like this. You hurt right now. You're looking for that comfort. That's what a man's supposed to do, comfort his woman. So you see just Jake over here comfort her. Go to let's get classic. Get Genesis chapter 3. Let's get Genesis 3. I'm gonna tell you all the stuff that you want to hear. You hear it all the time with your man, but right now you're mad and you forgot about it. You don't forgot. Like you never say, hey, girl, I called you beautiful yesterday. We got an argument this morning. You want me to call you beautiful? Your beautiful self always making me angry. Well, he did call me beautiful before I made him angry. Oh, shut up. You know, like, calm down.
We start at verse 1.
Yeah, start at 1.
Weaker vessels. All right.
They like to throw that one.
This is Genesis chapter 3 and verse 1. It says, "Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field, which the Lord God had made. And he said unto the woman, Yea, hath God said, Ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden? And the
You
woman..."
see that, man? I'm gonna stop you right here. I'm gonna tell you how heavy it is, man. This is the way I think about it sometimes, you know. This is the way I think about it. Maybe I might be wrong. Maybe I might be going to the left a little bit. But when you read that verse, that's somebody else talking to Eve, saying, hey, Eve, did God say you can't eat of the tree of the garden? Last time I checked, who told? Go to Genesis chapter 2 first. We're gonna play a game with it. I just want to deal with this. We're gonna deal with it. We're gonna break it down. Genesis 2 and verse well, I won't. Start at 15, King.
15. Genesis chapter 2 and verse 15. It says, "And the Lord took the man and put him into the garden of Eden to dress it and to keep it. And the Lord commanded the man, saying, Off of every tree of the garden thou mayest eat freely, but the tree of knowledge of good and evil, thou shalt not eat of it. For in the day that thou eatest thereof, thou shalt surely die.
All right, that's what God told Adam, right? Go back to Genesis 3:1.
Genesis 3:1, it said, Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field, which the Lord God had made. And he said unto the woman, Yea, has God said, Ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden?
All right, stop right there. Who is he talking about? Go to 1 Corinthians chapter 4
Yep.
and 34. We're going to see something, man.
He said 1
I'm going to tell
Corinthians
you how heavy this thing is, man. This 14 and 34. We're gonna see something. We're gonna just see how heavy it is for a little bit.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 14 and verse 34. Let your women keep silence in the churches, for it is not permitted unto them to speak, but they are commanded to be under obedience, as also saith the law.
Read the next verse. That's the point.
It says, and if they will learn anything, let them ask their husbands at home, for it is a shame for women to speak in the church.
So go back to Genesis 3:1. It's gonna make it make sense in a second.
Genesis chapter 3 and verse 1, it says, Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field, which the Lord God had made. And
the Lord made this serpent very sneaky and clever and kind. It's cunning. Go ahead. Mischievous, as you brought it out earlier.
He said, Yea, hath God said, Ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden?
I believe that God right there, when you think about it, I know it's talking about the Most High God, but I know Eve learned that thing from her husband.
Calling him Lord.
Think about it, man. And Adam was technically at this time, when you think about who Adam was, see, we don't use the mindset that we have. Adam was literally a god on the earth at this time. He was literally a god on the earth. And this was the first crafty council where they tried to destroy the God of this earth. At that time, he was walking in the image of God. If you have ears to hear and eyes to see, you will know that. He was not regular, because in the book of Ezekiel, it tells you that he was different. Go ahead, King. Keep reading.
Verse 2. It says that the woman said unto the serpent, We may eat of the fruit of the tree of the garden, but the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, God has said, Ye shall not eat of it, neither shall ye touch it, lest ye die. And the serpent said unto the woman, Ye shall not surely die.
Telling her what she really want to hear. Because remember, Adam had dominion over everything.
Everything.
Adam was not like everybody else. He was God on the earth. He was a God. He was a God. Adam was not like, he wouldn't even have, he didn't have this regular body either. He had a different body at this time. He was different. Go ahead, King.
Verse 5, it says, For God doeth know that in the day ye eat thereof, then your eyes shall be open, and ye shall be as gods, knowing good and evil.
It wasn't meant for her to do that. He gave her everything she wanted. And this is a level of spiritual foreign adultery right here. This is a level right there. She wasn't supposed to do this. Get the classic. Go to what Yeshua want to go to. Go to Sirach chapter 9. Since we in it right now, then we'll get adultery. I just want to, because you gotta see how mean this is, man. This is that's why men tell their women not to talk to men.
They be saying you insecure.
No, I'm cautious. I'm cautious.
Shoot, bump that.
I know how.
I'm jealous like my father. What we talking about?
You can start at verse 5, King.
Verse 5, okay. This is Sirach chapter 9 and verse 5. It says, Gaze not on a maid, that thou fall not by those things that are precious in her.
And that's what brothers do, man. They gaze on these maids. Go ahead. What you about to say, King?
So, what chapter book that was?
Sirach 9 and verse 5. Where's that 5?
Okay, 9 and 5. Okay, yeah.
You could jump. Right. You could jump down to verse 8, King.
No, I was in the wrong book. My bad. I was in the wrong book. I was in Wisdom of Solomon. All right, go ahead.
You want me to jump to 8?
Yeah, good verse 8. That's fine.
Verse 8, it says, turn away thine eye from a beautiful woman, and look not upon another's beauty. For many have been deceived by the beauty of a woman. For herewith love is kindled as a fire. Sit not at all
And
with
that's one thing,
another.
man. You looking upon a
You skip.
you King, bring it out.
Oh, you were
Go
frozen.
ahead,
I ain't
King.
know.
I'm still is frozen, apparently. Am I
Okay.
good now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Am I good?
Yeah. Yep. There you go.
All right, I'll praise the Most High God. All right.
You want me to go verse 9?
You go read verse 9, King.
Okay. Verse 9 says, sit not at all with another man's wife, nor sit down with her in thine arms, and spend not thy money with her at the wine, lest thine heart incline unto her, and so through thy desire thou fall into destruction.
See that? You see that? You cannot be with another man's woman. Now let's get the law, King. Go to Exodus 20.
This is Exodus chapter 20 and verse
You see it?
14. Thou shalt not commit adultery.
You see that? It tells you right there, thou shalt not commit adultery. Now we have to get understanding what adultery is. Can you hear me? I'm good. I'm good, King.
And
Am I better? No.
oh,
It's
either way,
bad.
the motion is fine. The sound's lagging.
Okay, sound lagging. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah, let's go. Let's go with this right now. Yeah, let's go with this.
All right. They don't want me to do it, man. Go to Leviticus 20 and 10. Leviticus 20 and 10. Come on, man. Don't do me like this.
This Leviticus chapter 20 and verse 10. And the man that committed adultery with another man's wife, even he that committed adultery with his neighbor's wife, the adulterer and the adulteress shall surely be put to death.
So this is adultery. Can you hear me? I'm good. All right, I'll praise the Most High God. So this is adultery. If a man commits adultery with another man's wife, if a man sleeps with a man's wife, that is adultery. You can't be committing adultery. Now, fornication is with that man sleeping around with many women. You cannot lie with somebody. And a woman that is married to a man and she sleep with another man, that's adultery. This is what adultery is.
That's right.
Not what everybody thinks it is. No, that's fornication. If you freaking off with somebody, that's not yours. That's adultery. That's fornication. That's adultery. Go to Deuteronomy 22 and 23.
That's Deuteronomy chapter 22 and verse 23. I'm sorry, 22.
Go for it, King.
It says, if a man be found
That's what I
lying.
meant. Yeah. That's what I meant.
Oh, if a man be found lying with a woman married to a husband, then shall both of them die. Both the man that lay with the woman and the woman. So shalt thou put away evil from Israel.
Uh-huh.
In verse 23, it says, if a damsel that is a virgin be betrothed unto a husband, and a man find her in the city and lie with her, then ye shall bring them both out unto the gate of that city, and ye shall stone them with stones, that they die, the damsel, because she cried not, being in the city, and the man, because he has humbled his neighbor's wife. So thou shalt put away evil from among you.
So that's heavy. Let me explain. That's heavy because it says if you mess with a man that's have a wife, you get killed. But if you mess with a woman that's promised to a man, you will get killed and she'll get killed because she ain't say what she had to say. So if she engaged to a man, hey, you going off. Go ahead, King.
That's why sometimes when you see videos, like, sad to say it, but like your homeboy, you catch your homeboy and your lady together. First off, he's not your homeboy because he shouldn't have done that. But then that ain't your lady either because she ain't stop it.
Why is my homeboy around my lady with me not even around?
That's a great question. You had to go run to the store right quick.
Well, you coming to the store with me?
Exactly.
Well, we done send his ass to the store.
Ah, you
Why
know, bro.
you even coming to my house with me? Nah, and I froze. I froze.
Uh-huh.
Man, it don't never want me to say what I gotta say. Complete madness, man. Complete madness. Hello,
There
can
you
you
go.
hear me now?
Say it right now where you not unfroze. Say it right now where you not
I'm
froze.
good now.
Uh-huh.
I forgot what I was gonna say, man.
Doggone it.
God, dog. You don't want me to say what I gotta say. Yeah, but you don't supposed to be your man. Don't supposed to be with your woman like that, anyways. It's levels to this thing, man. It's levels. I don't want my like. I don't want to see a text message from my boy sending my girl talking about good morning. What kind of madness is that?
That's
Oh,
going
just
on.
good morning. I was thinking. Say that again, King.
That's madness. That's madness. That's madness. Hey, but I got Ciroc 11 and 29, so you got to be careful with this as well.
Sure. It's a beautiful precept, man.
This Sirach, chapter 11, and verse 29. Bring not every man into thy house. That's right. For the deceitful man has many trains.
Never know what they got
Man,
in your mind.
got something planned to take your woman, man. To take your woman, man. You hear him playing a song, y'all. You come, oh, you come home and you hear him playing a song. Me and Mrs. Jones, we got a thing going. Get Psalms. Let's go to Proverbs 6 and 24. Let's go to Proverbs 6 and 24 first.
This is Proverbs chapter 6 and verse 24. It says, to keep thee from the evil woman, from the flattery of the tongue of a strange woman.
Start at verse 23.
Verse 23, for the commandment is a lamp, and the law is light, but reproofs of instruction are the way of life. He says to keep thee from the evil woman.
So you need the commandments in your life.
Mm-hmm. Do I keep? Okay, okay. I caught the thought. Okay. It says to keep thee from the evil woman, from the flattery of the tongue of a strange woman. Lust not after her beauty in thy heart, neither let her take thee away with her eyelids. For by means of a whorish woman, a man is brought to a piece of bread, and the adulteress will hunt for the precious life.
And we see women like that out there. They'll hunt for that life. I'm good.
Yeah, you good.
Go on, King. I'm gonna jump out and jump in then. You keep reading though.
Okay. Verse 27, it says, can a man take fire in his bosom and his clothes not be burned? Can one go upon hot coals and his feet not be burned? So he that goeth into his neighbor's wife, whosoever touches her shall not be innocent. Men, do not despise a thief if he is still to satisfy his soul when he is hungry. Oh, I'm gonna keep going. But if he be found, he shall restore sevenfold. He shall give all the substance of his house. For whoso committeth adultery with a woman lacketh understanding. He that doeth it destroy his own soul.
You see that? You do it, you destroy your own soul. The Lord said you lack understanding. Go ahead.
It says, verse 33, it says, a wound and dishonor shall he get, and his reproach shall not be wiped away. For jealousy is the rage of a man. Therefore he will not spare in the day of vengeance. He will not regard any ransom, neither will he rest content, though thou givest many gifts.
A man don't care. That's how you get your tail beat. And that I'm frozen.
No, you good. You good.
Okay, I keep thinking I'm frozen, man. Let me
You good. We'll let you go.
Let me jump in.
Yeah.
Because David keep looking like I'm froze. I'm froze, King.
So when I see it, you be frozen. And when Yeshua I see it, you be fine. That is hilarious, man.
No, you good. You good.
Okay, let me do this. Okay, so I'm gonna read that verse part again, King. Verse 33 again.
This is Proverbs chapter 6, verse 33. A wound and dishonor shall he get, and his reproach shall not be wiped away. For jealousy is the rage of a man. Therefore he will not spare in the day of vengeance. He will not regard any ransom, neither will he rest content, though thou givest many gifts.
I had to get ahead this way. So I can.
Recording.
We better.
Yeah, you good.
All praise to the Most High. Slack it, y'all. I had to get myself.
Are you good? Enemy ain't gonna win.
All right, yeah. Enemy always trying to take us out of this thing, man. All praise to y'all about you now. So the Bible says jealousy is the rage of a man. And that's what you got to understand. What you think a man is going to do when he know that his possession is being tried and tempted by somebody else trying to take it? What you think a man is going to do? And it says wounds. You're going to get wounds. Somebody might put hands on you. You're liable to get hands put on you messing with another man's woman. And there's no reward or ransom that you can use to make me feel better. Like, well, brother, I'm so sorry. Here's $100,000. I don't care how much money you give me, man.
I'm gonna take the 100,000 and I'm gonna still beat your behind. But
you can't. That's what happens, man. And you have people like that. Hey, I don't know if y'all seen that. People do that on the internet. They be like, hey, man, how much can I get? Well, if I give you $10,000, can I have your girl for one day?
And there was a movie on that, Demi Moore, years ago. I forgot what the movie was called.
Oh, it's a real movie.
Yeah, it was a real movie. The dude offered her $1 million. And her husband let her do it, but then when she came back, he wasn't feeling the same way about her no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you let somebody else humble your wife.
Yeah.
What kind of madness is this?
Yeah, that ended their marriage.
Yeah, you got to. We ain't cool no more. We're not doing this no more.
The money sounded good at the beginning, I guess, but yeah, Indecent Proposal. Yeah, that's the name of the movie, Indecent Proposal.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, man.
That's mad.
I don't want to see it.
Yeah, that came out, I think, like back in the 90s.
That's a rich man, right?
Yeah, the rich man. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think her husband was struggling or whatever. So
that's crazy. I don't care how much it is. I'm not giving my woman up to nobody.
No,
nobody.
Go to Sirach 41 and let's get Sirach 41 and verse 20. This is things that the Lord said we should be ashamed of.
It's Sirach chapter 41 and verse 20. And of silence before them that salute thee, and look to and to look upon a harlot, and to turn away thy face from thy kinsman, or to take away a portion or a gift, or to gaze upon another man's wife.
The Bible saying that's something that you should be ashamed of. If you go into the beginning of this chapter, it's giving the things that you should be ashamed of. This is one thing that you should be ashamed of. You know how they call it cool now. that you could take another man's woman. What they got, Mr. Steal Your Girl?
You talking about Trey Songz?
This world glorifies madness like that, man. It glorifies madness when it thinks it's okay for you to be able to take another man's woman. That's madness.
That's some of that
That's
new
not
school
cool.
stuff. That's that new age stuff, man. We didn't like. Why would you want another man's woman? That's ridiculous.
Nah, that's what they do, yes, Ron. They move like that. These new generation, these new guys out here, and girls allow it. Eve like that, allow it now, and they think it's cute. Mr. Steal Your Girl, that's a name. That's Jake's name. Mr. Steal Your Girl. And people glorify it. Go ahead, King.
Put my hand down. What you got going on? All praise to the Most High. I am a changed man. I'm not Mr. Steal Your Girl no more.
Ah, dang.
I used to live that life. I can confess. A lot of people will keep it inside. No, I will confess. That used to be me. I
When
have
that book
changed.
say confess your faults one to another, right? Hey,
I,
repent. Get that thing up off you. Get that thing up off you.
man. Hmm.
Dang, say you
Yeah,
was Mr. Steal Your Girl.
because like y'all said, I would I was raised and that was a good thing.
Yeah.
It was tough to do stuff like that. You got cred when you did stuff like that.
Mm. I seen too many people get killed like that. You know what I'm saying? So that never.
Now see that I didn't.
Yeah, I seen people get killed over that. I seen a dude get his head chopped off. He came home from work. His wife was in the midst of whatever she was doing. The dude chopped the man's head off with a machete and set it on the hood of a car and put it in a mirror. It was a Haitian
Um,
dude. Jamaican
um,
Haitian dude. Yeah, I've seen some crazy stuff.
That's
um,
scary.
Nah.
Rage of a man, therefore he will not spare in the day of vengeance. That man got his head chopped off.
Got his
He's
head
not
chopped.
gonna spare it, man. And that's
No.
one scary thing to think about. People will kill you over there. A woman is considered a man's possession.
That's
And
right.
why would you ever in your life, like me, I look at my wife as my possession. She is. Go to the book of Sirach 36 and verse, I don't know where to start at.
Trying
You
to
can
get that from
start at 22, King. Just jump to 22.
Sirach chapter 36 and verse 22. The beauty of a woman cheereth the countenance, and a man loveth nothing better.
See that if you're a beautiful woman, man, no, man, you got that's why it's levels to this thing, man. Like if you know you're a really beautiful woman, you know that, and you know how much attention you get, down it down some. So you don't be getting too much attention to the point where you have to have yes, I don't know if you know that movie the Five Heartbeats when
Yeah,
Buddy
yeah.
was in the
Mm.
Buddy was in the very beginning of the movie. His girl was talking to the other dude. He said, "Every night I gotta fight for my love." Because his wife she kept being like that. And he had to prove his loyalty by beating up people because she want to go off and freak off.
Mm.
If you know you a woman that's very, voluptuous, thick, or whatever you want to call it, you don't want to wear clothes that's gonna show your whole figure to the point where guys be lusting after you.
Mm.
And you like the attention. That's bad, man. That's bad because you put the spirit on them brothers to go off and knowing you're a married woman. You
Mm.
can't do that, man.
Old boy was
It,
doing that in New Jack City. Wesley Snipes did that to old buddy girl.
oh yeah,
New
yeah.
Jack.
But what he said though, he said over the skeezer. Yeah, she wasn't his wife.
He
Jump to
said
verse
she was my
24.
excuse.
Yeah.
Hey, I got one to go over what he had read earlier, Psalms 101
Read verse
and
24, King.
Salaki.
Verse 24 says, He that getteth a wife begetteth a possession, a help like unto himself, and a pillar of rest.
So your woman is your possession, man. So why, like I always use an example. If I get like, let's say I go to Walmart and go to the grocery store and I get stuff and I see people sitting on my car on my way out the grocery store, what you think I'm gonna do?
Hey, you get up out, you can put these groceries in my car if you go sit up on my car.
Get the hell off my car. Why are you sitting on my car?
There ain't no park bench, my boy.
Yeah, that's how I feel. If I feel like that about my materialistic, how you think I feel about my wife?
You can't just be talking to my woman and rubbing your hands and smiling all in her face. You can't move like that. I'm not gonna allow that. That's not cool. And she shouldn't be comfortable letting another man smile in her face.
Smile in your face. All the time they want to take your place. Backstabbers.
Backstabbers. Go ahead, yes, Sean. What you about to bring out?
Backstabbers.
Oh, hey, read. You went Sirach 26. Go 13.
No, we ain't there, but that's a good precept. Yeah.
Kind.
Sirach 26, and you can start at verse where you want to start at?
Dude,
11.
11. I was up here looking at 22, 21,
No, you passed
19.
I was
What,
looking at
11?
9.
Oh,
11.
okay, start at 9. Start at 9.
I started at 1 and read the whole thing. He said started. Let's start at 7.
All right.
An evil wife is a yoke shaken to and fro. He that has hold of her is as though he has held a scorpion. A drunken woman and a gatter abroad causes great anger, and she will not cover her own shame.
Mm.
The whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids. If thy daughters be shameless, keep her in straitly, lest she abuse herself through over much liberty. It says, watch over an imputed eye, and marvel not if she trespass against thee. She will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler, when he hath found a fountain and drink of every water near her. By every hedge will she sit down, and open her quiver against every arrow. It says, the grace of a wife delighteth her husband, and her discretion will fatten his bones.
The key word of that one is discretion. She must have discretion. She must be able to. Cause it seems like a lot of times women don't. A lot of women be naive to when a man be trying to run game on them.
That's it.
They don't have that discernment or that discretion when he's just being nice. No, he's not. So 9 times he's not just being nice.
I don't hear that, man.
Everything happens.
You know what's going on.
Yeah, but they be thinking the man just be being nice to him. No, he ain't being nice. And like Damien said, I used to be one of them back in the day. So no, everything happens for a reason. There's no such thing as a coincidence. I'm not just being nice to be nice. Everything has.
You know, doggone well why I came up there and asked you what you got on question number 3. And we ain't even in the same class. You know exactly what's going on.
Yeah. No, but they be a lot of times these women be being naive. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's good for her to have a husband of wisdom and knowledge to teach her these things. And also have parents to train them up in the way. I told my daughters everything. You know what I'm saying? I ain't hold nothing back from my daughters. So they would know when these men out here was up to no damn good. Go ahead, King.
Go to Sirach chapter 23, King. That's right. That's right. Sirach 23 and start at 16.
Sirach chapter 23 and verse 16. It says, 2 sorts of men multiply sin, and the third will bring wrath. A hot mind is a burning fire. It will never
right there. You see that? A hot mind is a burning fire. You thinking about it so much, it's just burning inside of you. You're like, God dang, man, I gotta talk to old girl, man. But she married. I can move around that though. I mean, she be looking at me and stuff, she be trying to talk to me. I know. I'm gonna test the waters. I'm gonna hit her up one night. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna test her. I'm gonna test her out. You thinking of different wicked scenarios in your head to see if she's gonna get down with your program. Mm-hmm. You sit back thinking about all type of madness. Like, if she do this, I damn sure know I can get her. Oh, damn, she did that. She told me about that. Maybe if I send her a picture, maybe if I ask her, hey, I'm tired of this Instagram crap. Let me ask for her number. What if she give me her number so I can text her? Because I know she ain't on Instagram all the time. But hey, this Instagram thing cool, but what if I get your number? Or what if I send my number through Instagram? Will she text me through it? I'm gonna try it. Brother sent his number. He get a text message at 11:30 at night with the eye emoji. with that with the eye emoji looking around. Like, what you doing? I'm like, oh, and I send the eye emoji back. And then she sent it back to me, and I hit I sent a emoji of a light bulb going off. And she like, oh, Eureka, we got it.
Yeah.
That's that mind burning. Go ahead, King.
Hey, what's that? Micah chapter 2 and verse 1.
Oh yeah, man. Sleep upon his bed, man. Can't hey, that's a wicked man. We're gonna get it. We'll get that after this. That's a mean precept. Go to finish reading this, King.
Oof. Okay. It says two sorts of men multiply sin, and the third will bring wrath. A hot mind is a burning fire. It will never be quenched till it be consumed. A fornicator in the body of his flesh will never cease till he has kindled a fire. All bread is sweet to a whoremonger. He will not leave off till he die.
See, that brother don't care. All bread. He like big bread. He like little bread. He like moldy bread. He like wet bread. He like all this brother going off. He like all the bread. Like I like all the bread, brother. Don't give me all. I like wheat, I like whole grain, I like white, I like all the bread, brother. I like burnt, I like it all.
You were
Go ahead,
sick,
King.
brother. You were sick.
Hey, that's what they be, man. Go ahead.
Verse 17, it says, a man that breaketh wedlock, saying thus in his heart, who seeth me? I am compassed about with darkness. The walls cover me, and nobody seeth me. What need I to fear? The Most High will not remember my sins.
That's a wicked brother. He like, nah, me out of all people, like it's me. Like, think about it. It's other people doing worse things. All I'm doing is giving her what she wants. He ain't never around anyways. I mean, I know God really ain't paying attention. She looking over his shoulder like, no, God ain't paying attention. Rubbing his mittens together like, I'm about to finally do it, man. I'm about to finally do it. She texts me back. You know, we texting. And I know the times I can text her because she sent me a time saying from 7 to such and such. I can't text her. But then she told me I can text her because she initiated the text. Now she told me I can come over. That brother's wicked. Go ahead, King. Thinking God ain't gonna see him. God see everything. Go ahead, King.
Verse 19, such a man only feareth the eyes of men, and knoweth not that the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the ways of men, and considering the most secret parts.
He know all your secret parts. He see everything. You can't hide from him. You over here looking over your shoulder like he can't see me. So many people out here doing other bad things. I'm pretty sure he ain't gonna pay attention to this one little bad thing I'm doing. Is it really bad though what I'm doing?
Yes, it
It
is.
don't feel bad. It feels like I need to do this thing. It feels
What's
like
that
I
thing?
gotta do what I have to do.
It's only for a moment. And then after that, what's that?
See, and that's it, man. That hey, we're gonna get that. Go to Micah. Let's get the yes Ron precept. That's a mean precept, man. Go to Micah. Um, 2
2
and
and
1.
1.
Yeah, that's a mean one. And we'll get yours too, Dame.
Micah chapter 2 and verse 1. It says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand.
Because guess what? You gave that man power. You gave that man power to believe that he can get you. Because you should have just kept your mouth closed. You should have ignored him. I'm married. And kept it like that. Oh, dang, sis, you married? Oh, okay. My bad. When was it a crime for you to have friends? Well, I can't have. Oh, damn, you keep opening your mouth. You're like, gosh, you keep coming back to back. Like you said, Dame, it's just for people will throw their whole life away for just a minute of pleasure. A minute of pleasure. Like, brother, was it worth it? Was it worth it,
Some
brother?
people look you straight in the face and be like, man, yeah, it was.
Nah, brother, it wasn't worth it, man.
Madness.
Go to Hebrews chapter 11. It don't last that long. This is Moses. Hebrews 11 and verse 23. Let's get the classic.
Hebrews chapter 11 and verse 23. It says, by faith, Moses, when he was born, was hid 3 months of his parents, because they saw that he was a proper child, and they were not afraid of the king's commandment. By faith, Moses, when he was come to years, refused to be called the son of Pharaoh's daughter, choosing rather to suffer affliction with the people of God, than to enjoy the pleasures of sin for a season.
Just to enjoy it for a season. He said, man, I'd rather suffer with my brothers, man, than enjoy this pleasure for just a season. Get Sirach 19 and verse 5, King.
Sirach chapter 19 and verse number 5. Whoso taketh pleasure in wickedness shall be condemned, but he that resisteth his pleasure crowneth his life.
If you resist that pleasure, you crown your life, man. You gotta control that appetite. The Lord will kill you out here. And that's one thing people don't understand. The Lord look at this as a serious deal, man. Get Genesis chapter 20, verse 1.
Oh, snap. This is Genesis chapter 20 and verse 1. It says that Abraham journeyed south. It's not south. Abraham journeyed from thence toward the south country and dwelled between Kadesh and Shur and sojourned in Gerar. And Abraham said of his wife Sarah, his wife, she is my sister. And Abimelech, king of Gerar, sent and took Sarah. But God came to Abimelech in a dream by night and said to him, Behold, thou art but a dead man for the woman which thou hast taken, for she is a man's wife.
The Lord said, you a dead man. Hey, that's how the Lord look at adultery, man. That's with everybody, man. The Lord said, you a dead man. Hey, think about what the Lord is going to do to the so-called white man for all the atrocity that he did to our people in slavery. What the Lord said he's going to do about how he feel about adultery, he told them they was what? Dead men. You had those men to rape our women when they knowing they're married. The Lord's going to get up with the so-called white man. The Lord's going to get up with him, man. He did that to our people. You laid with the woman that's betrothed. The Bible shows us that in Deuteronomy 28. But they showed in all the damn slave movies. So what you think that what's going to happen to the white man? You are but a dead man. And go ahead, King. You can finish bringing that out.
Verse 4, but Abimelech had not come near her, and he said, Lord, wilt thou slay also a righteous nation? Said he not unto me, she is my sister. And she, even she herself, said, he is my brother. In the integrity of my heart and innocency of my hands have I done this.
Go ahead.
God said unto him in a dream, Yea, I know that thou didst this in integrity of thy heart. For I also withheld thee from sinning against me. Therefore suffered I thee not to touch her.
Man, that's a mean precept because I'm going to show you how mean that is. The Lord said, I withheld you.
That means he could have let you did it and killed you.
He could have let you do it. Hey, so now you got to think about it, man. This is how you sit back and think about things. So when you go left, the Lord allow you to do it. And when you go right, he keep you from not doing it. That's that mercy. That's mercy.
That's deep.
That's that power, man. That's why you got to know how powerful God is, man. You could be wanting to go left, but he'll make you, hey, listen, hey, I ain't gonna let you go off. Control that shit, though. Control it. Get yourself together. Fight those spirits. Fast. Pray. You can't be going off, son. You gotta think about that. Get Esther 7 and 7. Hey, the Lord ain't playing when it comes to adultery, man. Adultery is something serious, man.
Esther chapter 7, verse 7. This is the book of Esther. Where is it? Chapter 7 and verse 7. It says that they who of old and now also
Esther
yeah.
7 verse 7?
Yeah, in the Apocrypha, right?
No.
No.
Regular Bible.
Regular Bible. Oh, it's not. Wrong one. There it is.
You was an addition to Esther?
I was.
Yeah, it's all right.
I was. Esther chapter 7, verse 7. And the king arising from the banquet of wine in his wrath went into the palace garden. And Haman stood up to make request for his life to Esther the queen, for he saw that there was evil determined against him by the king. Then the king returned out of the palace garden into the place of the banquet of wine, and Haman was fallen upon the bed whereon Esther was.
What?
Then,
He fell on the bed where Esther was at? Let's see what the king said.
then the king said, will he force the queen also before me in the house? As the word went out of the king's mouth, they covered Haman's face.
He was. You about to do something to my woman?
In my
Hey,
bed,
what he said? What he said? There's somebody. What Drew Hill said? How Drew Hill said it?
Somebody sleeping in my bed. That's it.
Somebody sleeping in my bed, messing with my head.
in my bed. Oh yeah.
Come on, man. The Lord ain't dealing with that, man. The Lord ain't dealing with that. He don't like that thing, man. The Lord will kill you. Get the book of Job. Let's get this one in Job. Let's go to Job. Man, Job got a mean one, man. I want to see if I want to get Job chapter 30. Or do I want to go to 31? Let me see. You can do Job 31, King.
Yep, Job chapter 31 and verse 1. It says, I made a covenant with mine eyes why then should I think upon a maid?
So that's the thing right here, man. This is heavy, man. You make a covenant, like I make an agreement. I'm not looking upon another man's woman. Now, if I didn't know that she was married, Lord forgive me. But hey, I'm not looking like, oh man, that's brother such and such wife. Man. She with the wrong man. Like, brother, that's wicked.
Good evening, brother Craig.
that part right there. Go ahead, King.
Verse 2, it says, for what portion of God is there from above? And what inheritance of the Almighty from on high? Is not destruction to the wicked, and a strange punishment to the workers of iniquity? Doeth not he see my ways and count all my steps? If I have walked with vanity, or if my foot has hasted to deceit. It says, let me be weighed in an even balance, that God may know mine integrity. It says, if my steps has turned out of thy way, and my heart walked after my eyes, and if any blot has cleaved to my hands, then let me sow, and let another eat. Yea, let my offspring be rooted out.
Man, it's about to get nasty. Look what he gonna say next.
It says, if my heart have been deceived by a woman, or if I have laid wait at my neighbor's door.
If I thought about committing adultery, what the Lord say, man?
Then let my wife grind unto another, and let others bow down upon her.
Boy, that's me, man. Go ahead.
For this is a heinous crime. Yea, it is an iniquity to be punished by the judges.
You can't make this up. The Lord ain't dealing with adultery, man. He said, if you think about let another man get your woman and bow down himself to her. Oh, that's some tough stuff, man. That's some scary stuff, man.
Yeah, I got a precept to go with that.
Go ahead, King.
Psalms 101 and 3.
What's wrong with it? You said 101 and 3?
Kind.
Yep. Psalms 101 and verse 3. It says, I will set no wicked thing before my eyes. I hate the work of them that turn aside. That's a bar. It shall not cleave to me. Oh,
hey.
Go
ahead.
A forward heart shall depart from me. I will not know a wicked person.
Keep going.
Whoso privately slandereth his neighbor, him will I cut off. Him that has a high look and a proud heart will not I suffer.
Hey,
My
that's heavy
eyes shall.
too. Because a brother can be trying to slander his own brother to get with another woman. You
Yep.
get with that brother's woman. Like, that's how he treats you? Nah, he ain't right, man. He ain't right. You know, my parents been married for 40 years, and I ain't never seen that before. I know what real marriage is. How long your parents? Oh, your parents never been married? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, but I grew up in marriage. Lying. He don't even know his daddy. He grew up in foster care. That brother just said what he had to say to get you, and you fell for it.
You playing her
Hey, and that's what happens, man.
like a doggone
Hey,
fiddle.
but it says a whorish woman, she hunts the step of a man. She do it too. A adulterous woman do the same thing. She do the same thing. She tell him everything. Oh, no, she'll call you Adawan. Shalom, Adawan. My Lord, my Lord. I'm not your Lord, but I mean, you are, technically. You are a Lord. I mean, you should be treated like that. And brother over there, like, well, you know, you're right. I mean, I'm just saying.
No,
You,
wait. And look, has she called me that?
I'm just saying, if your rib is not being a pillar of rest, which I believe that you deserve because I know how much work you put in, especially in real life, you do a lot of work. I mean, I'm sorry, I don't mean to cross boundaries. And you're like, nah, you good, you good. And she married and she married.
Wow.
Women do that too, man. Don't think Jake the only one rubbing his mittens like this.
Oh,
He's
definitely
doing the
not.
same thing. Hey, what the Lord said in the book of Ecclesiastes. Hey, let's get that. Let's get Ecclesiastes. We got to get that. Let's get Ecclesiastes. God willing, I can find it. I got to be able to find it.
Paraphrase it.
Ecclesiastes.
The wife,
Um,
the daughter's like the wife. I mean, the daughter like the.
no, no. Okay. Oh, Ecclesiastes chapter 7 and verse. Let's start at 25.
Ecclesiastes chapter 7 and verse 25. It says, I apply my heart to know and to search and to seek out wisdom and the reason of things and to know the wickedness of folly, even the foolish and madness.
Hey, we gotta sit back and figure out this madness, man. You about to
Mm.
find out what is madness. Go ahead, King.
And I find more bitter than death the woman
The Lord said, I found more bitter than death the woman. Watch.
whose heart is snares and nets and her hands is bands. Whoso pleases God shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her.
Hey, you better be careful out here. There's women out here that be trapping guys and setting them up. You gotta be careful. She got a whole husband, and she part of another camp talking about I just wanted, I want to break bread with your brothers, and since I thought you was with such and such. And then somebody had to call out, like, since ain't you married to such and such? Oh no, 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 no. It just didn't work out. What you mean it ain't work out? They don't give me the madness. Now, I don't think Jake is the only one rubbing his mittens. Eve do the same thing, but they try to be more clever.
Subtle with
They
it. Subtle.
they try to
Hey,
be more
so
clever.
they try, yeah, they tried, and I heard the man just be like, out with it, bump it, madness,
Nah, man, they
madness.
get like that.
Oh,
Adultery is a heinous crime that and people gotta be punished for that thing, man. That's wicked. You spend all your years trying to be with somebody, and somebody out here is going off. That's not cool. The Bible says she what did we bring that out yet? She eat it and wipe her face like it's nothing. Did we bring that out? Proverbs 30.
I hate that verse
Go to
because it's
go to go to Proverbs 30 and verse let's start at verse 18.
he get done, and it's like, hey, I ain't did nothing wrong. You ain't did
I
nothing
ain't do nothing
wrong.
wrong.
That
Complete
means she not
madness.
shame. She
What?
not shame faced. She not
She
shame.
not
What
ashamed, man.
are we talking about? This is Proverbs chapter 30, verse 18. There be three things which are too wonderful for me. Yea, fourth, you said 30 and 14, 18, right?
Yeah, 30 and 18, yeah.
Okay. Which I know not. It says the way of an eagle in the air, the way of a serpent upon a rock, the way of a ship in the midst of the sea, the way of a man with a maid.
That's beautiful to him. That's three things that's in his head. That's wonderful. Go ahead.
Such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth and saith, I have done no wickedness.
That's like Yeshurun said. That's a woman that has no shame at all in her sin. No shame at all of doing what she just did. That's terrible, man.
That is
That
great.
yeah, man.
She wiped her mouth and said she did nothing wrong.
Hey, get the precept Jeremiah 3:3. She don't care, man. And you don't want to have this type of mindset either.
This is Jeremiah chapter 3 and verse 3. It says, therefore the showers have been withholden, and there has been no later rain. But thou hast a whore's forehead, thou refusest to be ashamed.
Our people don't have no shame, man. And that's one thing about adultery. People don't have no shame right now. You used to get put to death for that thing, man. The Lord used to kill people. Now you get bragging points. Yeah, bro, I slept with her. Bro, you slept with that married man woman? Yeah, man, you know how I get down. That's my dog. That's my dog. Dapping each other up. Or girls talking about it. Yeah, girl, you know, I went out and I slept. I messed with this. Hey, you know what movie I think about a lot? What's that Tyler Perry movie? Temptation?
Oh, I was thinking, oh, yeah.
When the girl had the good guy and she cheated on him because he forgot it was her birthday. And then she started beating with the guy, and the guy had AIDS and gave her AIDS at the end of the movie. Y'all know the movie.
That's that one?
That sounds like a horror.
Yeah.
He said that sound like a horror flick.
Y'all remember that movie?
And I think I got it too.
I know I remember it because I had it at the movie theater when I worked there. And that's one thing you gotta think about. A lot of people go off with that, man. And that's a scary thing. That's real scary. I don't care. What you say? I saw it one. Yeah, so you see it, man. It's terrible, man. It's a wicked movie. Because she had a good dude. I mean, but this guy came up, he was rich, and he did the whole cool thing, rubbing his mittens and all that stuff, showing her a good life. And next thing you know, she go and join old buddy, man.
She got burned, literally,
And
like
she
we
and
read.
literally, and yeah, he worked at the pharmacy. And he had to give her medicine at the end of the movie. Oh, you got to get this. Oh, yeah, it's terrible, man. You know how Tyler Perry is. Tyler Perry love making movies like that to make our people look bad. But that's Tyler Perry, though, man. That's Tyler Perry, man. You can't get mad. We can't get mad at Tyler Perry for emulating what we do and that he see and he
He
like
on
putting on the big screen.
Tyler Perry only get mad because the only thing he good at playing is a woman in a dress.
Hey,
That's all he's good for is playing
that
a
woman
woman
that
in a
dress,
dress.
that woman that dress love exploiting our people and showing madness. Go to Job 24:15.
But on the real though, what he really doing is putting that mirror. I don't agree with him in the dress, but what lies were told. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Now I haven't watched Tyler Perry movies, but it is what it is. If it's true, we gotta try to change that.
wow, Jake ain't gonna change. Jake like the folly.
They say
Jake
Jay
like the
like
folly.
darkness, they will not come to the light, huh?
They love the dark, man. Job 24:15, King.
This is Job chapter 24 and verse 15. The eye also of the adulterer waiteth for the twilight, saying, no eye shall see me, and disguiseth his face.
Like we just said just now, people love going into what? The dark to do this thing, man. That's when they do it in the darkest hours, man. They do it in the dark. Nobody can see me. Not knowing the Lord watching your every step right away, man. It said, I count your steps you take too. No, you don't need your little watch tracker. I count your steps. I know what you're doing.
Every little step.
Lord counting it, man. Go ahead, King.
It says, in the dark they dig through houses, which they had marked for themselves in the daytime. They know not the light.
They marked the house. Like, yeah, that's the house right there. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna pull up on sis. Yeah, I'm gonna pull up on her. I'm gonna pull up on sis. I know she married and stuff, but hey, he can't do you like I do you, man. He can't treat you the way I treat you, man. You need a better man. You need a better Israelite king. He's not good enough for you. Go ahead, King.
In verse 17, it says, "For the morning is to them even as a shadow of death. If one know them, they are in the terrors of the shadow of death."
You see that, man? You gotta be careful with these brothers out here, man. And sisters, we gotta be careful too, man. You gotta be careful. You can't be like, yeah, he was just being friendly. Don't trust it. Go
Man,
to Hebrews. Go get the classic. Hebrews 13 and 4.
what is it? Man, the bed is undefiled, but whoremongers God shall judge.
Hey.
That's it right there, ain't it?
Yep.
I skipped something, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Hebrews chapter 13 and verse 4. Yeah. Marriage is honorable in all, and the bed undefiled. For whoremongers and adulterers, God will judge.
See, God is gonna judge the whoremonger and adulteress. And I'm gonna tell you, we're gonna do this verse right here. I like this verse too, because back in the day, sometimes brothers be suspicious, but then again, sometimes you gotta go with your hunch. Sometimes you get a little hunch, but but then you don't want to bring it up because you don't want to feel like you're insecure, as the women say. But they need if we could do this, man, this would be a mean thing right here. Go to Numbers. We gotta get Numbers, man. Yes, Ron, I think you know where I'm going. Let's go to
I
Numbers
know
chapter
you're
5.
going. I know you're going.
Numbers chapter 5. I think we brought this up a long time ago when we first
Long
came to
time
the
ago,
Sabbath.
yeah. Yeah. She gotta drink that get right.
Oh man. You can start at verse where do we want to start at? Do we want to start at 11? You start at 11, King.
Okay. This is Numbers chapter 5 and verse 11. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, If any man's wife go aside and commit a trespass against him, and a man lie with her carnally, and it be hid from the eyes of her husband, and be kept closed, and she be defiled, and there be no witness against her, neither she be taken with the manner, and the spirit of jealousy come upon him, and he be jealous of his wife, and she be defiled. Or if the spirit of jealousy come upon him, and he be jealous of his wife, and she be not defiled, then shall the man bring his wife unto the priest, and she shall bring her offerings before her. The 10th part of an ephah of barley meal, he shall pour no oil upon it, nor put frankincense thereon. For it is an offering of jealousy, an offering of memorial, bringing iniquity to remembrance.
So back then, this was if a brother had an evil suspicion about his woman. I can't prove it, but I believe she did something. They had precaution. You can do something. You come to the priest, and this is what you can do. Go ahead, King.
Verse 16, and the priest shall bring her near and set her before the Lord, and the priest shall take holy water in an earthen vessel, and the dust that is on the floor of the tabernacle the priest shall take and put it into the water. And the priest shall set the woman before the Lord and uncover the woman's head and put the offering of memorial in her hands, which is the jealousy offering. And the priest shall have in his hand the bitter water that causes the curse. And the priest shall charge her by an oath and say unto the woman, If no man has lain with thee, and thou hast not gone aside to uncleanness with another instead of thy husband, be thou free from this bitter water that causes the curse.
So if you didn't do nothing wrong, nothing
Gotta-
should happen. Nothing gonna happen. If you didn't cheat, because see, that's the only ones can cheat, women. You see, there ain't no law for the men to take this medicine or take this. The men can't do this. But the women go off. If you it's gonna be proven to you. Go ahead, King.
It says, but if thou hast gone aside to another instead of thy husband, and if thou be defiled, and some man have lain with thee beside thine husband, then the priest shall charge the woman with an oath of cursing. And the priest shall say unto the woman, the Lord maketh thee a curse and an oath among thy people. When the Lord doeth make thy thigh to rot and thy belly to swell.
Go ahead.
And this water that causes the curse shall go into thy bowels, to make thy belly to swell, and thy thigh to rot. And the woman shall say, Amen, Amen.
Mm-hmm.
And the priest shall write these curses in a book, and he shall blot them out with the bitter water. And he shall cause the women to drink the bitter water that causes the curse. And the water that causes the curse shall enter into her and become bitter. Then the priest shall take the jealous offering out of the woman's hand, and shall wave the offering before the Lord, and offer it upon the altar. And the priest shall take a handful of the offering, even the memorial thereof, and burn it upon the altar, and afterwards shall cause the woman to drink the water. And when he has made her to drink the water, then it shall come to pass that if she be defiled and have done trespass against her husband, that the water that causes the curse shall enter into her and become bitter, and her belly shall swell, and her thighs shall rot, and the woman shall be a curse among the people. And if the woman be not defiled, but be clean, then she shall be free, and shall conceive seed. This is the law of jealousies, when a wife goeth aside to another instead of her husband, and is defiled. Or when the spirit of jealousy cometh upon him, and be jealous over his wife, and shall set women before the Lord, and the priest shall execute upon her all this law. Then shall the men be guiltless from iniquity, and this woman shall bear her iniquity.
You can't make this up. That's what we did back in the day. So imagine now. Oh my God, if brothers had that thought now, hey, I gotta go see the priest.
There'll be a lot of swollen bellies and rotten thighs.
That's what they did back in the good old days, man. They had that.
You be like,
but now the Lord will get up with you now. So don't think because you doing it and nobody can see it, it's cool. No, the Lord's gonna pull up for you, man. The Lord is not playing. He told you that's a heinous crime. He said you got to get punished. You will be put to death. It's a shameful thing. Hey, you're but a dead man. The Lord is against adultery physically and spiritual adultery. So I mean, we can get Lord's will if you want. Can we do next week spiritual adultery?
Yeah, next week. Next week.
We could deal with the spiritual adultery side, but the physical adultery, God hates that thing. So how much more the physical? How much more the physical? The spiritual, Salaki. How much the spiritual? Because he hated physically. So imagine how God feels about you going off to a whore with other guys. God ain't playing, man. He sees it all and he's not playing. So if you are, hey, that's one thing we gotta go to too. I gotta bring it out. And that's one thing about it. You get put to death back then. Now, if you were adulterous, an adulterer, let's go to the book of Acts. Let's get the classes. Let's get Acts chapter 13. Let's get Acts chapter 13. And let's go to verse 38.
Acts chapter 13 and verse 38. Be it known unto you, therefore, men and brethren, that through this man is preached unto you the forgiveness of sins.
Forgiveness of sins, as in God will forgive your sins through Yahweh Shah if you repent and turn away from them. So let's say you used to be an adulterer. Wicked thing, man. Wicked thing, man. What the Lord say next verse, King?
It says, verse 39, and by him all that believe are justified from all things, from which ye could not be justified by the law of Moses. So,
see that? The law of Moses would have killed you. The law of Moses would have killed you. This nigga did what? Kill him.
I'm talking about take him out without the cap and stone his mama.
Kill him. The Lord wasn't playing, man. Hey, what's that precept? It's in Matthew. I believe it's Matthew. Y'all help me find it. where they was about to kill Mary Magdalene for committing
I was just
adultery.
thinking about that. I was just thinking about that. And Christ
Yeah, what
don't sin
what
no
is
more.
that? Is that I think I got it right here.
That go and sin no more.
Yeah, is that Matthew or John?
He doesn't.
Or it might be Luke. Is I'm thinking about the one in Luke.
Oh man, that's great.
Yeah, John 8:11.
Yeah, I knew it was John. That's the kind of I know I ain't tripping. I knew it was John. Maybe he's trying to play with my head sometimes, but it's all right. I'll praise the Most High God. Let's get John chapter 8. Can we start at verse 1, King?
Con.
It's John chapter 8 and verse 1. Jesus went to the Mount of Olives, and early in the morning he came again into the temple, and all the people came unto him and sat down, and he sat down and taught them. And the scribes and Pharisees brought unto him a woman taken in adultery. And when they had set her in the midst, they said unto him, Master, this woman has taken in adultery in the very act.
Stop right
Now,
there. Stop right there. I'm gonna tell you how the Pharisees and scribes are full of crap, man. Because the Bible say if she was taken in adultery in the very act, they're both the adulteress, and adulterer, but they both supposed to be put to death.
we read that, yep.
They both. Why they only had her?
They were trying.
That's how you know these Pharisees and scribes was up to no good, man. See, the Lord said, "Hey, both." Let me get that. You stay where you at, King, and I'm gonna go back to Leviticus 20 and read that again. This is Leviticus chapter 20 and verse 10. So you can have it again. It says, "And the man that committeth adultery with another man's wife, even he that committeth adultery with his neighbor's wife, the adulterer and the adulteress shall surely be put to death."
The
Both,
adulterer and the adulteress. Both.
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 They brought just what they was doing. Hey, they was going off, man. I'm led to believe they set that
Oh,
thing up.
you wanna know why? You wanna know why? That was their homeboy.
That's what I said. I feel like they set that thing up, man.
Yeah,
Respect your
yeah.
person.
Yeah, that was
Respect
their
the person.
homeboy.
It was going off. You can't. You
She,
got to put them off.
never mind. I ain't gonna do it like that.
Go ahead, say it. I want to hear
They all wanted her.
it.
Oh, but because she acted funny, now, all right, man, I got
That's
something.
it. Hey!
I
You
got
seen that in
something.
real life? Hey, this the same woman that had how many demons on her? How many spirits she had on her? 7 evil spirits. That's what the Bible say, right?
So that mean that would that probably was them.
Hey, you can't make this thing up because it's real life. We actually seen that. Brothers want to act funny now because she don't want to mess with you. She was messing with old buddy. And you know that's a lifestyle. That's what she is. Why you? Hey, it's almost like I don't know if y'all ever seen the movie Pretty Woman, when old buddy messed with the prostitute, but then he ain't want to treat her like that. No, he want to make her a good girl. And then his homeboy tried to mess with her. It's a part of that too, man. Hey, I'm telling y'all, man. Movies got everything that the Bible have in it. Go ahead,
Shoot, that
King.
sound
Finish
like
bringing it out.
that sound like Players Club too, ain't it?
That too. And you seen Players Club? Shit, madness,
Man,
complete
that's
madness.
crazy. Verse 5, it says, Now Moses in the law commanded us that such should be stoned. But what sayest thou? It says, this they said tempting him, that they might have to accuse him. But Jesus stooped down, and with his finger wrote on the ground, as though he heard them not.
And he ignored them Negroes, man, because they was being like Yeshua just brought out, respect the persons. They wasn't judging righteously.
And he's like, man, I don't even hear y'all, man.
He,
Y'all talking
he
mess.
ignored them, man. Go ahead.
Verse 7, it says, So when they continued asking him, he lifted up himself and said unto them, He that is without sin among you, let him cast a stone at her. And again he stooped down and wrote on the ground. And they which heard it began, being convicted by their own conscience, went out one by one, beginning at the eldest, even unto the last. And Jesus was left alone, and the woman standing in the midst. When Jesus had lifted up himself and saw none but the woman, he said unto her, Woman, where art thou thine accusers? Has no man condemned thee? She said, No man, Lord. And Jesus said unto her, Neither do I condemn thee. Go and sin no more.
He let you know even at the time when he was walking the earth, when he came to let you know what you were doing and gave you the opportunity to repent, you can't go off.
That girl stopped pouring and followed the house.
Hey, she stopped. She stopped. So there is hope. So if you know that hey, get that in Acts chapter 30. Is it 30? I want, 17 and 30. Acts 17 and 30. He winked at your ignorance.
This is Acts chapter 17 and verse 30. And the times of his ignorance God winked at, but now commanded that all men everywhere to repent.
He commands. That's a commandment that all of us repent, man. We all repent. You have to repent now. So if you were adulterous or adulterer, you got the opportunity right now to repent. You can't say you didn't know because you know now. Don't commit adultery. Don't be freaking off, man. That's an evil and wicked thing for you to lust after another man's woman. Or if you married to a man and want another man. That's complete madness, man. But the world allows that. The world make it okay. The world say you can. This society is cooked, man, and we gotta be the light of the world and condemn all that madness, man.
Done.
And what the Most High God said about a friend of the world.
Is the enemy of God.
Hey, you can't. Anybody you know, if you friends with a brother that's freaking off, like the Bible say that we read that in 1 Corinthians last Sabbath. If you can't be a friend of those that if a brother that you know that's a fornicator or adult, you can't be cool with people like that.
Mm.
You cannot be friends with people that's breaking God's laws because that's not cool. We just read that in Psalms 101. He said, I will not know a wicked person. And committing the act of adultery is a wicked, deceitful, mischievous thing, man. Fighting on your brother.
Praying on his downfall.
Hey, I got one I want to close this out with.
Go ahead, King.
James 1:12 through 15.
Trying to get the classic.
James chapter 1 and verse 12. It says, blessed is the man that endureth temptation. For when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which the Lord has promised to them that love him. Let no man say when he is tempted, I am tempted of God. For God cannot be tempted with evil, neither tempteth he any man. But every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust and enticed. Then, when lust has conceived, it bringeth forth sin. And sin, when it is finished, bringeth forth death. Do not err, my beloved brother.
King, can I bring something out? I know you want to close out with that one, but since you brought that one out, it's a mean.
You good.
Sirach 18 and 30. This is a mean one, man. That triggered this. And that's one thing we have to understand. This is for male and female.
Mm-hmm.
This ain't just for men. This is for the woman too. Go to Sirach 18 and 30, King.
In Sirach chapter 18 and verse 30. Go not after thy lust, but refrain thyself from thine appetites.
Refrain yourself from your appetite. You got to refrain yourself. Go ahead.
It says, if thou givest thy soul the desires that please her, she will make thee a laughing stock to thy enemies that malign thee.
You don't want to make your soul, you don't want to be a laughing stock to your enemies. They're watching you. Everybody's watching you, man. It's Sirach 23 and verse 6, King.
Sirach chapter 23 and verse 6. It says, let not the greediness of the belly nor lust of the flesh take hold of me, and give not over me thy servant into an imputed mind.
And you never want the Lord to give you over to a imputed mind as well. Because you going off by trying to give it the flesh. Nah, man. You got to fight that flesh, man. You don't want to be like, y'all know the precept. It's in the book, the Susanna.
Oh.
Get that, King. Let's go to because them elders, them wicked Babylonian elders, they had that lust in them that made them, man. Hey, this is a story, man. Get Susanna chapter, well, it's only one chapter. Chapter 1 and verse 8. We'll start at 8, King.
It says, Susanna, chapter 1 and verse 8. It says, and the two elders saw her going in every day and walking, so that their lust was inflamed toward her.
They had lust. See, you got to fight that lust, man. I don't care what you say. You got to fight it. Go ahead.
And they perverted their own mind and turned away their eyes, that they might not look unto heaven, nor remember the judgment. Remember just judgment. And albeit they both were wounded.
Dang. I can't hear you, man. It froze up.
You get me?
I can hear you now. Go ahead. Read 9 again.
All right. It says, verse 9, it says, and they perverted their own mind and turned away their eyes, that they might not look unto heaven, nor remember just judgments.
And that's one thing a lot of people do. They turn them heads, man. They turn their mind away from it, and they don't even think about God while they doing it. First thing you do, man, you got to think about everything before you do anything. You think about everything before you do anything. You got to now. Dude, the Bible tell you do nothing without advice, man. You might need to talk to somebody like, brother, hey, I know I can talk to you about anything, and this might sound off. If you start off with the conversation, this might sound off. Brother, you go.
Why are we having this conversation, bro?
Yeah, you already know.
Brother, this might sound off. But hey,
see,
I just want to ask your opinion.
But see, sometimes it may not sound off at the moment. Then when you go to call, you be like, never mind, it already clicked in my head.
Brother, if you about to call me and say, I was thinking about sister such and such at the house of Uriah, brother, you going off. David did that.
See what happened.
David did that. We know what God, hey, and you see what God did to David for going on. And that, we bring that out in 2 Samuel chapter 12 all the time.
Mm-hmm.
That was a mean thing he did, man. He went and got a man put to death because she was bad. And that makes you think about like how bad she was, man. Boy, that's crazy. Go to Job 34 and 10, King.
Did Job 34 and 10?
Yep.
This Job chapter 34 and verse 10. Therefore hearken unto me, ye men of understanding. Far be
See,
it.
the Lord is talking to the men of understanding. Go ahead.
It says, far be it from God that he should do wickedness, and from the Almighty that he should commit iniquity.
See, the Lord ain't gonna do none of that. So you need to hearken to him. Follow after the Most High God. Go ahead.
It says, for the work of a man shall he render unto him, and cause every man to find according to his ways.
And you're gonna find according to what you put out here. So, like Job said, if I make a covenant with my eyes and I think about messing with somebody else's woman, hey, let another man grind my woman and bow down to her. Man, that's something scary to think about. I don't want to think about that.
Yeah, that's a head scratcher right there, man.
I don't want to think about that, man. I don't want to think about.
I don't even.
The Lord
you pondering on that. I can't even know we can't do that.
Yeah, I don't want the Lord making me think about another man with my woman.
There's one guy out there like, well, I mean, that means I get what I want, then.
See that? See,
going on.
That's a wicked brother, man. That's a wicked brother, man. That's a wicked brother, man. Because that means you never love your woman.
Exactly.
Let's go to Revelations 3:10 through 13.
It's Revelation chapter 3 and verse 10. It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall call upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. Him that overcometh will I make a pillar in the temple of my God, and he shall go no more out. But I will write upon him the name of my God and the name of the city of my God, which is New Jerusalem, which cometh down out of heaven from my God. And I will write upon him my new name. He that has a ear, let him hear what the Spirit said unto the churches.
For that scripture said, the our temptation which shall come upon all the world. So it's going to come. So we got to stay steadfast and stay prayed up and stay in the spirit because it's going to come to try you. And we can't say we didn't know because according to what's that Revelations chapter? No, it's like what's that? Romans chapter 1. Let me grab that real quick. Romans chapter 1, and I think it's 20. If I'm not mistaken. Let me get to it real quick. Romans 1 and
Yeah, that's a beautiful precept.
you know what I'm talking about?
You said you got it. That's 1 and 20.
Romans chapter 1 and verse 20. It says, for the invisible things of him from the creation of the world are clearly seen, being understood by the things that are made, even his eternal power and Godhead, so that they are without excuse.
They are without excuse. So we do these classes. So that ain't no excuses. Ain't no excuses. You don't have no excuses. And I was listening to this song, this rapper, John Boy, he said, if I don't make it, I'ma still kiss the crown. Because if I don't make it, it's on me. You know what I'm saying? It's not God, it's on me. I'ma still kiss the crown if I don't make it. So it's up to us. So with that being said, anybody else got anything before we close out?
You're good, King.
Okay, calm, Yesharala. Overcoming the Battle of the Sexes, episode 17.
That's right.
If it be the Most High God's will, we'll do episode 18, which will be spiritual adultery next week. This is SOH 144K. We got Example of the Light, Brother Joshua and Brother Damien. We got the sisters with us tonight, Sister Deborah, Sister Risa, and Sister Shekinah. Welcome back. All praises to the Most High God. Kwam Yesharala, rise up Israel. Let's get this kingdom. No excuses. Shalom.
Shalom.
See, I was going through some things and then I ran into this chick that I didn't know. She had a ring on her finger, but walking away was too damn difficult. I had persuaded her and now things are escalating and starting to get physical. I just use one man's treasure as another man's pleasure, and it's messed up because I know better.
Yeah, you just committed adultery, but you pray he don't get even. You just pray he just gets salty and he turns back.